Hey, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know it's been a minute since I've been, what's this thing say? I know it's been a minute since I've been on our skin talk. However, I discovered some stuff. And every time I learn something, I come on and share with you guys. I just haven't been learning things. So, I know you guys know I don't be just coming on just to come on. Anyway, one thing, I trust everyone is doing well. Everybody's being safe, well, and healthy. All right, okay. So one of the things I was talking with my sister yesterday, and I said I'm going to try it. We used, and I've shared how to put egg on our face. Egg really tightens up and just feels so good as a mask. And then when you take it off, it just continues to feel good. Well, yesterday we were talking about several things, from A to Z, and we started talking about that. And she indicated that she puts also the egg white on her hands, on the back of her hands. And I said, you know what? That's a good idea. That makes so much sense. On the back of our hands to keep our hands, nice and tight like our face. So anyway, that's tip number one. So if you're using egg white or egg yolk, I use both. Whatever you're using, when you're putting it on your face, and I think I might do, do it today. When you're putting it on your face and on your neck and even your décolleté, put some on your hands. And what I do, oh, I forgot. Well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I forgot to take the thing off. But what I do is when I'm cooking egg, because I'll have one whole egg with the yolk, and then I have 3 egg whites because I learned that one in 2019, and that's no carbs, and egg white is only 17 calories with no fat. So you can get full off of eggs. So, but what I do, because I said so I don't waste my eggs, I put the yolk in a quartz baggie, and then put the date on it so I can, but you can tell when eggs aren't fresh because it has that smell, because that happened before, and I'm like, ooh, Lord, let me throw that away. But anyway, that's what I do to save the yolk when I use, when I'm cooking my eggs. So I mainly use the yolk for my face and everything. So I'm going to try that. The next thing, I, and I had been doing this, but I just didn't think to come on and share. But those of you who make your own souffle, and I will be doing another class soon. It'll be a quick class on how to make your own coconut shea souffle. This will be a fundraiser, so I'm asking for $5. Money's not coming to me. What I would do is when I'm scheduling it, it's going to be two ways that you can take advantage of this class. Either if you're not able to participate live, then I will be having available the video. So I'll be also having that available, and it's only $5. Again, this is a fundraiser for the school. We're building the school for the babies, whatever age, in Burkina Faso, Africa. So that's going to be a fundraiser that's coming up. Okay, so just to let you know. Now, speaking of the coconut shea souffle, what I have been doing, not all the time because I forgot, but I did it. Look at my face. What I did this morning, and I'm learning bake. Oh, there's a lot of things. Yeah, wow. Okay, what I did and what I've been doing, because it was an error, not an error. It was unintentional. That's what I'll say. One day, after the shower, I was putting on, my shea souffle and everything, and my face was still a little wet, and I put the souffle on my face while it was wet, and that felt wonderful. And what I did is I let it, when we have time, guys and gals, I mean, this is not just for women. When we have time, and this morning what I did, I let it bake. In other words, I let it set. I learned that when I was going through YouTube trying to find stuff, some stuff, and they would say how you let things bake or set, whatever. Okay, so I let it bake because I had time, because I was putting on, this all happened this morning because when I was putting on, getting myself ready to do a gratitude video. So I put it on my face, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I love that. So this time, normally I would just pat it, because I'm saying, okay, I want to, put a little blush on or whatever. So this time I said, no, I'm going to let it bake. I'm going to let it set. And I let it set, I don't know how many minutes. I didn't even count because I wasn't thinking that I was going to come on here and do this tutorial. Um, Maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I don't know. But you use your own judgment. Anyway, I just let it chill. I let it chill. And after I felt, look, that's this water. The water with the souffle. Now, I do not recommend putting water in your souffle because it can turn rancid. That's why your coconut shake souffle lasts a long time because you're not putting water in it. Okay, but just dabbing water on your face and then rubbing that souffle, putting it on your face. You talking about a feel good? The feel good. One of these days I'm gonna do it all over my body after I exfoliate, especially your feet. Okay, so that's the one thing. Okay, so letting things set or bake. I like to use, because I'm marvelously mature and alluringly seasoned, because of such, I have, we have dark spots, or I've been seeing YouTube sisters 20-30 with using concealer, so yeah. Okay, so what I did this morning, because I would have, issues, and I love Maybelline. I'm a Maybelline gal, so I like Maybelline. So what I did, normally I would do this, this kind of thing, and then pat. Well, this morning, tell me, universe is awesome. This morning, I got the idea to wait. This is too big for you. So what I did, guys, I was gonna say this for our ladies, but not necessarily, guys. If you want to cover up a dark spot, who says whatever. What I did is I used a Q-tip. And then I was able to put it around my, the dark part, part of my eyes, and I let it set, and then I used the other side to blend it in. Look at that, to blend it in. This is cool. Now this is ingenious. I didn't think of this. This is ingenious. The control, and then you're not used, because I had one before, and I just wasted, because it'd be plump, plump, plump all over the place, because it'd be too much. So anyway, using whatever, if you have, whatever you're using, if you use some type of concealer, using the Q-tip. Another thing that I realized, I'm going to say after a couple of years, when I would watch YouTube, they always say get a shade lighter, lighter than your skin, and I would do that. Like I get the orange and the blue and the this and that kind of stuff, and it never worked for me. I got so much of that stuff in my on my vanity. It just never worked for me. I'm like, dang, this thing. This thing work. It's too light. So the other day, what I did, I said, you know what? No, I'm getting my skin color. Just gonna try. Well, what the heck? Nothing beats a failure but a try. I love it. I love the concealer in my own complexion. Now this one, see, look at that. That's my own complexion, and it still dark and covers up the shadows. Whatever we want to cover up. My own complexion. So that's another one. Try it. If you notice I don't know, if it works for you, the lighter part, that's cool. It just didn't work for me, or maybe I just wasn't applying it right or something. I don't know what was going on, but it was not working for me. It was just too light, even, and then I don't like to wear foundation. So I may add a little mineral powder on my face, just to, to just even something, whatever, but I don't use foundations, and because every time I was sharing with my sister yesterday, I have some foundation, and it is the color of my skin. But I notice every time I use it, I'm like, I like my skin better without this foundation on my face. So I don't too much use it. But anyway, this Q-tip, this thing is, this is so cool. Wow. And then also, ladies, those who are, if we're the same complexion, do you see my lipstick? I think that's so pretty. Anyway, okay, let me share with you what this is. Dollar store. I love LA Colors. I'm gonna research them because the store the store that I've been going to, they have some LA Colors. I know these are. I don't know. I hope these aren't colors that they're discontinuing, because this one here is called Bear With Me, and I had this color some time ago with a well-known um, maker, and I couldn't remember. But anyway, I used this color. See this here? This color, Bear With Me, LA Colors, and then what's this one? Oh, LA Colors. See, I didn't even know. LA Colors again. This one is more of a red. What is this? Boy, Flushed. Because I have also Rose, because I love these. I don't too much use, wait a minute. I don't too much use this stuff. I mean, I don't know why, but maybe I should, whatever. But anyway, what I do, once I put this on, Bear With Me, then I just go, until they high thick. And there you go. All right, so I just wanted to come on and share this little tidbit of information, because I think this is valuable, and of course, so I just want to pass it on to my brothers and sisters. The coconut shea souffle for our face and everything, and lipstick for us sisters and all this kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and yeah, all right. Well, we know that the journey in self-recovery is absolutely beautiful, and I know you know both Soul Beautiful, he and she. All right, so now all we got to do is touch on that trust and tap into you. Blessings, peace, and a whole lot of love.